as well. And then you got Terrence Williams, who will get a medical red shirt. There's some things that you can definitely build on from year one here for USC, even if the record is 15 and 16.
And it's a guy who's used to leading meaningful games in March and also at his most recent stop at Arkansas. Hayes Bailey, there's one of those tough pull-ups. He's
do that all the way in the final 10 minutes against UCLA, and now he's hit 2 in a row from downtown, and he's feeling it a little bit.
And the thing is, if you want to be good in drop coverage, you have to have guards that are willing to grind and get over those screens. There, Hayes Bailey's a little bit late, and it ends up costing you a 3.
Bailey on the cross, pulled, contested, he's got it, and one.
He needs to look to score. He's done a great job of setting the table for his teammates in the last few possessions, but I'd like to see him look to score the basketball.
inside of 1 minute. 1 point deficit. Bailey. Fade away. What a shot.
Possession, Oregon had a 5-on-4 situation, and they knew it. Step into it with confidence.
Rutgers coming off a crushing loss on Wednesday to Iowa, a game they led by 9 at the half. Both coaches in similar situations, Casey. The difference, Oregon coming off a win, but both of them gave up 50 points in the second halves of their last game.
He laid it softly over the rim. But that's what you got to do if you're struggling. Get to the foul line, get to the basket. Brock Harding has had some tough misses early in this game, but I loved it in transition. You push that tempo and you get to the front of the rim.
Bailey got some space with the shot fake and hits another 3.
In half that he hasn't knocked him down, but there with that jab, he turns Jeremiah Williams around, and that's the biggest shot for him in the second half.
He's got 18, Iowa up by 5. Bailey with the floater in the lane.
These guys may not feel as comfortable guarding on the perimeter. Martinelli taking advantage.
Bailey working against Leach this time. He's got height advantage and he elevated. Unlike his colleague on the other end, he got the home roll. Somerville couldn't get that bounce.
Yes, he did. And Keeney coming off his best game as a Wildcat. 8 points, 3 rebounds against Illinois.
He's a good shooter. He was the best free throw shooter for any 7-footer in the nation last year with Stony Brook.
That's a good sign that you could be on the floor at the end of the game.
Contested 3. Somebody's starting to feel it.
Great home court advantage.
Martinelli settling for that deep jumper against Martini, and it's rebounded by Tyson Acuff.
Defensively, if you're going to guard Martinelli like that, that's the best you can do. Keep him out of the lane, force him into a jump shot, hopefully it's contested.
Oh, Bailey rattles that one down. They're going to look at that.
The pass is back and forth, but he just couldn't get his hand on that one, resulting in an open look.
Next foul by Northwestern sends Rutgers to the line for the rest of the half. Rutgers still with only 3 team fouls.
Steve Michael's got to be pleased with how they started here on the road.
He's got to love Ace Bailey.
And he's the go-to guy this year. Last year he was kind of a complimentary player.
He's averaging just under 14 points per game. Michigan State now extends the lead. It's double figures.
Everybody else under 10, and they're happy.
Bailey, ball fake. Tight defense there from Akins, trying to clear it for Durkak.
I would put Bailey inside of the elbow because he can elevate like this.
Over Akins. Book it from the corner.
And I think his teammates kind of lost confidence in him in the second half. It kind of went away from him. But tonight his presence is being felt early.
Rutgers continuing without their leading scorer. Bailey pulls up. Back-to-back threes. Steve Michael telling us this morning Grant getting more minutes because of the way he's practiced and how well he's played defense.
Harper seems to be deferring right now a little bit. Not quite as aggressive, looking for his own opportunity.
Bailey, that quick first step got into the basket. Now
Dunk of this half for Nebraska. Mia's got 2 and Gary's got 1. High percentage. Bailey, step back 3. Oh my goodness.
Side. Won't get many touches.
Clark, long jumper off the mark. Rebound for Bailey. Scarlet Knights have made their last 5 from the field. Bailey down the lane. Soft touch around the rim.
A nice poise.
Carvalho run plays off the tip where if they win the tip, then they're getting out and going. Great job by Renew of running the floor, and Indiana finding him.
On the drive. Davis is going to leave it.
I thought Jermichael Davis got away with the carry there.
Bailey just too strong to finish.
That shot selection has been talked about some. I thought early on in the season it was good. He just has been so up and down. But so is everybody else on this team. You know, you ask I think the coaching staff, anybody around Indiana, who's been the most consistent player, you're going to get some different answers.
Davis caught up, 15 to shoot, gets it back. Around to Williams, the veteran presence known as Unk around this team. Deep two, Bailey smooth.
The ball can be. A couple go down. Miles Rice gets a paint touch. He sprays it to Luke Goody, and Goody breaks out of that shooting funk. 2 of his last 13 from 3.
Mike Woodson said he's liked the quality of shots this team has gotten. They just hadn't made them to this point. 10 to shoot now for Durkat. Bailey on the touch, working on Goody. He'll rise over the top for 2.
In that play.
There's a reason he was a consensus top 5 recruit. Reason he's a consensus top 5 pick in mock drafts. He's showing you the whole arsenal early in this game. Maybe even more. Push it through. Bailey. Not even near that, but the offense has been so much more improved with the firepower as Tucker misfires.
It was kind of fun to talk to Steve Peichel today about, you know, are you frustrated about the defensive stuff? And of course he is. He wants it to be better, but he did say, you know, the plays work a lot better. The ball's going in with some of these guys.
Oh, the cross. Bailey. Unbelievable. Right. Fantastic in every facet of the game here tonight. 14 points, 10 rebounds. Bailey on the drive and the floater.
Luke Goody did it do. It does spread the floor some. You start playing a guy like Goody at the 4, and it does open things up for everybody else. And I'm not saying you want to play without Renew because he's one of their better players, but it does give a different dynamic.
Bailey. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Wheel play, and he scores. That is a dime. Nice wraparound pass by Bedry, and that's what De La Rosa does well. He gets to the vacated areas on the floor.
He didn't score in the first half against Fairfield. No points in the second. Scored 27 as Bailey hits.
You see how he beat him to the spot on the inside. Bailey got it. Ace Bailey. Timeout, Steve.
Back to the score. Perfect timing as he finds a cutting Middleton.
And he's smart. Really smart. Gives up his body all the
Bailey leaping other end. The lead is back to 9. This end, Rutgers is 4 of 11 from the floor, but Ace Bailey 5 out of 7. And he has carried this team from an offensive standpoint. And now it's Toomey trying to check him. Getting a little bit of help with doubles after he puts it on the deck. How about that? How about that? I mean, I'll give you.
Got his arm up a little high. It's Big Ten basketball. These guys, the intensity level picks up. The physicality picks up.
Well, Bailey feeling good since half. He got it back after Parrish stripped it for a minute. And now back down to the spot where he's hit 2 shots. Does he have a third? Yes, he does.
With their full body, and that's a lot of body. It's going after loose balls and offensive rebounds.
Harper with 8, Bailey with 9. Hayes out of the corner. Bailey back in the game. Garcia defending for A&M. Short clock here with 3. Squeezes through the baseline. Oh, he's able to create his own and beat the buzzer.
They're kind of like your friends when you make it to the NBA, just hanging around.
That's right. Just can't shake them. Harper. Bailey's been quiet. Harper has been a showstopper. Bailey's got just 5. He fires a 3. Oh.